Why do narcissists seem so drawn to Sigma INFJ, yet find themselves constantly repelled? What causes the clash between the deep empathy of the Sigma INFJ and the towering ego of the narcissist? In this video, we'll dive into the psychology behind why these two personality types inevitably collide. Stick around to discover the dynamics at play and how Sigma INFJ, known for their quiet strength and empathy, hold their ground against narcissistic ego and manipulation. 1. Understanding Sigma INFJ and narcissists, opposing forces. The Sigma INFJ is a unique personality blend, empathetic, insightful, and highly independent. Unlike most people, they don't crave social validation, and they follow their internal compass rather than external opinions. On the other hand, narcissists thrive on admiration and control. Their sense of self-worth is tied to dominance and constant validation from others, often manipulating people around them to achieve their goals. The root of conflict. The battle between empathy and ego arises because Sigma INFJ naturally attract narcissists, but resist control. Narcissists mistake their empathy for weakness, unaware that Sigma INFJ have firm boundaries and a strong sense of self. Narcissists seek to manipulate while Sigma INFJ hold tightly to their autonomy, making for an inevitable clash of intentions. 2. The narcissist's attraction to the Sigma INFJ's empathy. Narcissists are drawn to empathetic people because they sense an opportunity for admiration and validation. Sigma INFJ are deeply understanding and compassionate, characteristics narcissists see as exploitable. However, while Sigma INFJ are kind and empathetic, they are also highly selective about who they let into their inner circle, which immediately creates a barrier against narcissistic manipulation. Empathy as a double-edged sword. For Sigma INFJ, empathy is both a strength and a potential vulnerability. They feel deeply and are attuned to the emotions of others, but they're also discerning enough to know when someone is attempting to take advantage. This awareness puts them in a unique position. They can empathize without being controlled, making it difficult for narcissists to gain the upper hand. 3. The INFJ intuition, spotting narcissistic tactics early. One of the Sigma INFJ's most powerful traits is their intuition. INFJ are known for their ability to read people and situations, often sensing hidden motives before they're revealed. This intuition allows Sigma INFJ to detect narcissistic manipulation tactics early on, protecting themselves from deeper entanglement. Gaslighting and manipulation resistance. One common tactic narcissists use is gaslighting, or making the victim doubt their reality. Sigma INFJ, however, have a strong internal sense of truth and trust their intuition. When they sense that someone is attempting to distort their perception, they take a step back, analyze the situation, and resist getting entangled in the narcissist's web. 4. Sigma INFJ, strong sense of self and independence. Sigma INFJ are known for their self-sufficiency and lack of interest in fitting into societal expectations. They are content with who they are, which makes them naturally resistant to external control. Narcissists who rely on creating dependency are often frustrated by the Sigma INFJ's independence and unshakable identity. Living by personal standards. Sigma INFJ have an internal set of principles that guide their actions. They don't need validation from others, which is a direct counter to the narcissist's strategy of undermining self-worth. This unshakable self-confidence means that Sigma INFJ don't rely on approval, making it difficult for narcissists to manipulate them. 5. Setting boundaries, the Sigma INFJ's protective mechanism. Boundary setting is a skill that many empathetic people struggle with, But Sigma INFJ excel at this. Despite their compassion, they don't allow it to compromise their mental health. When dealing with narcissists, they set and enforce clear boundaries, knowing that it's necessary for their protection. Keeping distance as a defensive strategy. Sigma INFJ know when to pull back emotionally and even physically from toxic people. When a narcissist attempts to overstep, Sigma INFJ aren't afraid to withdraw and create space. Narcissists, who are used to breaking down others' barriers, find it difficult to maintain influence over someone who won't let them in completely. 6. The power of silence and non-reactivity. Sigma INFJ are masters of staying calm and silent in the face of provocation. Narcissists often provoke to get a reaction, using emotional outbursts to establish control. However, Sigma INFJ recognize this tactic and choose not to engage, realizing that silence can be the most powerful form of non-compliance. Avoiding the trap of drama. By choosing not to react, Sigma INFJ deny narcissists the emotional response they crave. This silent resilience frustrates narcissists who depend on eliciting reactions to maintain control. For Sigma INFJ, silence is a powerful tool that preserves their emotional energy and prevents narcissists from gaining an upper hand. 7. Transformation through adversity, turning pain into purpose. The Sigma INFJ's empathy isn't just directed outward. They also have a deep understanding of themselves. When faced with narcissistic manipulation, they don't linger in victimhood. Instead, they use the experience as a lesson for self-growth, transforming pain into purpose and using adversity to strengthen their boundaries. Learning and evolving from toxic encounters. Sigma INFJ see narcissistic encounters as opportunities for self-reflection. Rather than feeling defeated, they reflect on what the experience taught them and how they can avoid similar situations in the future. This growth mindset ensures that each encounter with a narcissist leaves them stronger, more aware, and more resilient. 8. Selective empathy, a unique INFJ shield. While Sigma INFJ are deeply empathetic, they are also selective in where they direct their compassion. They've learned not to give empathy indiscriminately and instead reserve it for those who genuinely need it. This selectiveness prevents narcissists from exploiting their kindness and protects them from being drained by toxic individuals. Channeling compassion wisely. For Sigma INFJ, empathy is a resource to be directed carefully. They understand that not everyone deserves their compassion, especially those with manipulative intentions. By choosing where and with whom to invest their energy, they keep narcissists at arm's length, preventing emotional depletion. 9. Self-reflection as a defense against manipulation. Sigma INFJ constantly self-reflect, which gives them clarity on their values, boundaries, and emotional triggers. This clarity is essential for recognizing manipulation tactics and maintaining emotional resilience. Through self-reflection, they learn to identify toxic patterns and build the confidence to resist them. Turning inward to strengthen outward. Self-reflection allows Sigma INFJ to recognize their emotional needs and assert them firmly. By understanding what they truly want from relationships, they become better equipped to avoid or disengage from manipulative individuals. This internal strength acts as a psychological shield against narcissistic attempts at control. 10. Purpose-driven living. The ultimate armor against narcissistic influence. A defining trait of Sigma INFJ is their commitment to a purpose beyond personal gain or approval. Narcissists seek control, but Sigma INFJ are motivated by a higher sense of purpose, making them hard to sway or manipulate. Their focus on meaningful goals renders them less susceptible to distractions created by narcissistic tactics. guided by inner values, not external pressure. When Sigma INFJ pursue their personal mission, they naturally resist anyone who tries to derail them. They remain grounded in their purpose, not needing validation from others. This drive for self-actualization is an armor against narcissistic influence, as they see beyond surface, level charm, and seek alignment with their values. In this video, we've explored the psychological battle between the empathetic, resilient Sigma INFJ and the ego-driven, controlling narcissist. From their intuition and boundary-setting abilities to their commitment to a purpose, Sigma INFJ have a unique defense system that keeps them safe from manipulation. The strength of empathy, when combined with independence, becomes a powerful resistance against ego-driven tactics. Thank you for watching, and remember, your empathy is a strength, not a vulnerability, and when directed wisely, it can become an unbreakable shield against those who seek to take advantage.